headlines of this edition: the Congress of the Mekong Delta Rural Water Supply Association for the second term 2023-2028. The International Workshop Cancer Management in the New Era update advances in cancer diagnosis and treatment in Vietnam and around the world. Hello, and it's good to see you back here in this edition of Continuous and Top News today. On July 29th morning in Kansas City, the Mekong Delta Rural Water Supply Association organized the Congress of the Association for the second term from 2023 to 2028. Attending were Deputy Director of the National Center for Rural Water and Sanitation, Thành. Established in early 2018, up to now, the Mekong Delta Rural Water Supply Association has attracted 172 members operating in the water sector and some related fields, thereby supporting people in responding to drought and salt water intrusion by ensuring clean water supply for households in the provinces from 26% to 75% in 2018 and 53% to 94% in 2023. Over the past 5 years, the association has also implemented many activities such as removing difficulties in mechanisms and policies related to the rural water sector in the Mekong Delta provinces. In addition, the association also had many comments on draft policies and long-term schemes of ministry and sectors related to solutions to climate change and organized many seminars and international seminars related to the water sector. In the second term, the association will continue to cooperate with domestic and foreign organizations in implementing projects, surveys, research, and sustainable development of the rural water sector in the Mekong Delta. Also on July 29th morning, Cần Thơ University coordinated with Cần Thơ University Hospital to organize the International Workshop Cancer Management in the New Era, update advances in cancer diagnosis and treatment in Vietnam and around the world. Attending the workshop were more than 500 delegates who are leading experts, professors, doctors, and pharmacists specializing in cancer in the country and the world. The workshop focused on discussing groups of issues, advances in cancer diagnosis and treatment in the world and Vietnam, the achievements of Cần Thơ University Hospital, difficulties in cancer diagnosis and treatment in the Mekong Delta region in general, and Kansas City in particular, including nearly 25 reports of experts and scientists related to the latest research in the field of oncology. Nearly 400 delegates who are lecturers, students, and business representatives in Kansas City attended the workshop on information technology application and digital transformation in the construction industry, organized by Kansas University of Technology on July 28th. At the workshop, nearly 10 scientific articles and speeches were presented around the issues of digital transformation of the construction industry with ISO 19650 and building information modeling, research on the application of lasers in simulating anti-landslide embankment systems. In addition, there were many discussions and experience exchanges of experts, lecturers, representatives of enterprises in the field of construction on trend solutions and applications of information technology, digital transformation that contribute to promoting innovation and improving efficiency in the construction industry. On education, Cần Thơ University of Technology signed a cooperation agreement with enterprises in the field of building and building training programs, creating jobs for students after graduation. Also on July 28th morning at Kansas City Museum, the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism, in collaboration with the Department of Education and Training, organized the opening of the Cultural Heritage and Local Heritage Tourism Destinations Propaganda Contest in 2023. The contest had the participation of 9 teams representing 9 districts in the city. The contest consists of 2 parts: self-introduction in the form of theatricalization and the introduction of cultural heritages and local heritage tourism destinations. The contest aims to create conditions for teachers and students of junior secondary schools in the city to exchange experiences on cultural heritage propagation in schools and identify and nurture promising cultural heritage propagandas and local heritage tourism destinations. At the Department of the Culture, Sports and Tourism, the organizing committee of Cần Thơ City Sport Race 2023 has met its subcommittees to review preparations for organizing the tournament. According to the plan, the tournament should take place on August 13, 2023 on Khai Luông Khởi Nẻo, Cái Khế Road, Ninh Kiều Upper District. Participating in the tournament should be about 200 athletes from districts and units with support training movements. The subcommittees continue to review side tasks as planned. As of mid-July, Vietnam exported more than 4.48 million tons of rice and turnover reached nearly $2.4 billion, up more than 17% in volume and up 28% over the same period last year. The growth turnover is higher than the quantity, so the average value per ton of rice exported this year is also higher than that in the same period. Specifically, the average price value reached more than $530 1 ton, while the average price value in the same period last year was only nearly $490 1 ton. The three largest export markets of Vietnam are located in Asia, including the Philippines, China, and Indonesia. According to the Ministry of Industry and Trade, in the domestic market, rice prices continue to adjust to increase by 50 to 100 Vietnam đồng 1 kilogram. In the export market, the price of rice increased by $5 1 ton. In July this year, Vietnam welcomed more than 1 million international visitors, up 6.5% from the previous month. This is the first month since the beginning of the year the tourism sector welcomed over 1 million international visitors. Domestic visitors in July reached 12.5 million. In the first 7 months of this year, the total number of international visitors to our country has reached nearly 6.6 million, equivalent to 83% of the 2023 plan. According to the Vietnam National Administration of Tourism, the tourism sector will soon complete the set target, especially when it still has a lot of room to continue to grow in the peak season at the end of the year. Now let's watch the rooster sculpture weighing about 1 ton. This is the work of Nguyễn Phi Châu, 38 years old, residing in Phong Điền suburb district, Cần Thơ City. Mr. Châu is known for his talent in sculpture and painting. He has decorated many works throughout the western provinces, and a unique rooster figurine, which is handmade, delighted many viewers. This rooster statue was made by Nguyễn Phi Châu in 15 days. Every line, every meticulous detail, every chicken feather was elaborately crafted by him. The hardest part is scaling from a real rooster image to balancing it onto a large rooster gone like this.
Small chickens can be scaled according to real chickens, but the large ones cannot. So I have to scale it so that it can be balanced. After that, I break the iron, stand it up, and finish laying cement to be like a chicken. After coloring the statue, I trim its feature then. If someone is a sculptress, not both a sculptor and a painter, the face of a chicken cannot look real like this.
Previously, Mr. Châu only created rooster statues similar in size to real chickens to sell to customers to decorate and donate. And this large statue was commissioned by Mr. Minh, the owner of a chicken farm in Thời suburb district, with the hope that the image of the rooster will bring a lot of luck and goodness to the owner.
It's difficult to make a large chicken that looks like the real ones like these two chickens. He makes them very meticulously and finishes them after a short time. I'm satisfied with these two works.
The statue has a height of 1.7 meters and a length of 1.6 meters. The exterior is painted with a protective glossy coating which has a durability of over 10 years. The process of painting and coloring the eyes so that the statue is soulful is considered a different stage. Each stadium like this is sold at between 20 to 30 million Vietnam dong, depending on the requirements of customers.
I feel interested in the images of these animal sculptures. They make my house much more beautiful.
Having been close to this job for 15 years, the reliefs, sculptures, and paintings made by Mr. Châu attract viewers. So more and more people, near and far, come to him, ordering his unique works to decorate their houses, villas, and architectural works. The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Continuous. If you want to watch again in its full attempt, please visit our website, Kênh TV.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.